This is WGLR News at 12, and I am Kent Coleman. Today's top news story, the impeachment of President Clinton. After weeks of testimony from high-ranking government officials and days of laborious deliberation, the Senate and the House of Representatives have voted unanimously to... One moment, please. We interrupt this broadcast with a late-breaking news story. This just in. Traffic is backed up on the Pennsylvania Turnpike starting at exit 27 and stacking up for what seems to be hundreds of miles in each direction. We haven't seen a traffic jam of this magnitude since the grand opening of the Great Britain's Land Rover Center in Willow Grove in the spring of '97. Live on location to present this exclusive report is WGLR News correspondent Haywood Jakikme. Haywood?
Thank you, Kent. This is Haywood Jakikme with WGLR News. As you mentioned, the last time we saw traffic backed up like this was in the spring of '97 during the grand opening of the Great Britain's Land Rover Center in Willow Grove. It is only fitting that today's backup is related once again to the Land Rover Center.
Tell me, Haywood, why are so many people eager to get to Land Rover Willow Grove?
I'm glad you asked that question, Kent. I'm standing here with Bob Dodds, Center Manager of Land Rover Willow Grove. He was just explaining to me about the unveiling of the all-new, well, at least 85% new, Land Rover Discovery Series 2. You were saying, Bob?
Thank you, Haywood. The Land Rover Discovery Series 2 has been almost completely redone for the 99 model year. In fact, 85% of the parts used in manufacturing this vehicle are newly designed and manufactured specifically for this vehicle. It's hard to tell just by looking, but get behind the wheel, it changes our eyes.
Perhaps, Bob, the plethora of suspension and drivetrain enhancements are some of the reason for the improved performance of the Discovery Series 2.
Well, Haywood, perhaps our 4x4 off-road enthusiast and product specialist, Bart Wilson, could answer that question for you. Bart?
Thanks, Bob. The reason for the comfort and performance of the new Series 2 lies under the skin. The car is 3.8 inches wider, it's a whopping 6.5 inches longer, and it's sitting on live front and rear axles that are 2 inches longer. All these things make the Discovery Series 2 feel more stable than the previous Discovery.
Well, Bart, most of the people I've talked to today say that stability is only one of the attributes they're looking for in a sport utility vehicle. What are some of the other benefits they will enjoy in the Discovery Series 2?
Our customers want a vehicle that is not only stable in normal driving, but they want a vehicle that is stable in high-speed turns. They don't want a lot of body roll, so what Land Rover has developed is a system called the Active Cornering Enhancement System. We like to call it ACE for short. What they do is they take the roll bars off the front of the car and the rear of the car, replace them with actuators on each corner of the car. A computer works through an accelerometer, giving torque to each of these positions depending on body roll, and keeps the car level in high-speed turns.
Wow, that sounds really exciting, Bart. Tell me more.
Well, Haywood, it is very exciting. The hydraulic pressure is increased as the actuators come into play and keeps this car level. When it gets to a certain point, the actuators will shut down and you'll start to experience more body roll. And when you get to that point, you know that your enthusiasm has to be cut back a little bit and you have to come off with the power a little bit.
Well, now we've heard a lot about the technical enhancements to the Discovery 2. What about comfort and convenience?
Well, when it comes to comfort and convenience, the British have been known to spare no expense, and Land Rover is no exception. The interior of the Series 2 has been completely redesigned. The center console and instrument panel have a dual climate control system that allows you to set the temperature you want, and then the car will maintain that temperature. If you get the rear seats and the rear air conditioning, you can also do it with that system. So that once you set these two systems, the car will take over and maintain that temperature throughout. The switches that were once scattered throughout the vehicle are now on the left side of the console, which make it more convenient and easier to use.
Wow, you really know your stuff, Bart. Tell me more.
Well, the front seats have been redesigned with center armrests that are height adjustable to make driving more pleasant. The rear seats now have headrest and shoulder harnesses in all three positions.
Well, it sounds like there's a lot of safety features in the new Discovery 2.
Oh, the Series 2 is packed with safety features. From the dual front airbags to the rear door child safety locks and the 4-channel anti-lock braking system. This vehicle is sure to make everyone feel that their family is safe.
Well, I also understand that the Series 2 is more visible on the road.
That's right. The rear taillights have been raised to full 12 inches, making the Discovery easier for other vehicles to see on the road. The top rail of the windshield is 2 inches higher, so you don't have to strain to see the traffic lights anymore.
Well, thank you, Bart. Kent, on a lighter note, the sales manager of Land Rover Willow Grove, Chris Mills, has recently been upgraded from critical to stable condition after that freak human stampede incident earlier today when the center opened. Well, it's obvious that the new Discovery 2 has a lot of safety and comfort features. How does this vehicle perform off-road, Bart? Be honest.
Land Rover has always been known for its performance in off-road applications. We've been manufacturing 4x4 vehicles for over 50 years. That's for sure. And with today's technology, the performance of the Discovery Series 2 off-road is second to none. The most interesting optional system is the Hill Descent Control, or HDC. When driving downhill, the system complements the engine braking by applying the anti-lock brakes automatically. It only functions in 4 low with your feet off the pedals. With the transmission in first and second gear, it slows the vehicle to 4.4 miles per hour, and in third and fourth, 7.5 miles per hour. Any 4x4 enthusiast knows that it's better to let the engine and the brake pulsation slow the vehicle rather than apply heavy braking, which would cause the vehicle to slip into a rather precarious position.
Well, Bart, it sounds like your customers can expect the very best from the new Discovery 2. With all the new features and, of course, the benefits that they will enjoy as a result of those features, it sounds like owning a Series 2 is a smart move.
Actually, Haywood, owning a Land Rover can be one of the most exhilarating ownership experiences you will ever have. With our new no-obstacle ownership philosophy, purchasing, servicing, and owning a Land Rover is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Oh, Bob, if you have just 1 second.
Yes, I do.
Thank you very much, Bart.
Thank you, anytime.
Explain the no-obstacle philosophy for those of our viewers who are not familiar with it.
This all-encompassing philosophy of clear, honest, and open communications in all aspects of shopping, buying, and owning your Land Rover has 3 main components: no obstacle purchase, no obstacle maintenance, and of course, no obstacle adventure. The no obstacle ownership philosophy is new and mutually satisfying way of doing business. From empowered sales guides, published pricing for Land Rover vehicles and accessories, to integrity, fairness, enthusiasm, and expertise, you get the best of all worlds at Land Rover Willow Grove.
Well, thank you, Bob. Well, there you have it, Kent, the all-new Discovery Series 2, along with all the technical and performance enhancements that go along with it, together with the professional and enthusiastic sales guides and the no-obstacle ownership philosophy that you're going to find at Land Rover Willow Grove. It sounds like the Land Rover has a landslide winner on their hands. This is Haywood Chickikme with WGLR News, signing off. Back to you, Kent. Back to you, Kent. Kent?
Haywood, this is Otto, the stagehand, and Kent just left to go to Land Rover Willow Grove, dude. Like, he should be there any minute, okay? Haywood? 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 Haywood, this is Otto, the stagehand, and Kent just left for Land Rover Willow Grove, dude. He should be there any minute now, okay? Haywood? 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 You can't laugh, Adam. I know it's funny, but you can't laugh.
Okay.
Haywood, this is Otto, the stagehand, and Kent just left to go to Land Rover Willow Grove. Try it again. Take 5. Haywood, this.
Now these are real bloopers. Cameraman freaks out.
I'm glad you asked that question, Ken. I'm standing here with Bob Dodds, Center Manager of Land Rover Willow Grove. He was just explaining to me about the unveiling of the all-new, well, at least 85% new, Land Rover Discovery
P. Yes.
Well, Hayward, perhaps our 4x4 off-road specialist. Oh, it's okay.
Cut.
Take 2.
Off-road enthusiast.
Okay, Bart's introduction, take 2.
Well, Hayward, perhaps our 4x4.
You know, the boy black thought. You know.
Recording.
Take 3.
Well, Hayward, perhaps our 4x4.
What are some of the other features your customers will enjoy in the Discovery 2?
Well, our customers don't talk funny like that. Our customers don't blow their lines.
We're also going to put bloopers on the end of our page.
Oh, yeah, we'll have enough of them, won't we? Just start with your line. You don't need to lead him in. We're recording.
Well, now we've heard a lot about the technical enhancements to the Discovery 2. What about comfort and convenience?
Well, when it comes to comfort and convenience, the British have been known to spare no expense, and Land Rover is no exception. Cut.
We're going to keep that one?
It looks good. Stay right where you're at, guys.
This is what I always need. Okay. Is the freebie.
We're still recording.
Oh, you are?
Yep. Pick it up and go. Go. The interior is completely redone. The center console has a dual control for the air conditioning, and if you get rear air conditioning, which is an option, you can also set that so that you have a constant temperature control inside the car at all times without fooling with the everything on the inside is completely redone in the Series 2 model. The console and panel have dual controls for the temperature and air conditioning. If you get the rear air conditioning and rear seats, you can also control that one so that you can set a temperature inside the car and the car will do the rest. It will maintain that temperature throughout. The interior has been completely redone. The center console and instrument panel have incorporated a dual zone temperature control system that will keep the temperature at the temperature that you set. I can't say that. Automatic dual zone climate control. Why can't I say that? Recording. Take. The interior of the Series 2 is
No good?
I was speaking. I said something.
Oh,
Just reset.
keep your mouth shut.
Keep your mouth shut. We are recording. Take 3. interior of the Series 2 has been completely redone. The center console and instrument panel has a dual climate control system that will regulate the temperature inside the car.